Hey, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Just making sure all the equipment's where it needs to be. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and we had just finished up with series one of Blackadder. At this point, we've watched all of the TV shows, we've done the Christmas Carol special, and now we're here to check out the Cavalier Years. No idea about the Cavalier Years. I think it's weird that it's 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So I don't know if this is like we missed it and it was supposed to be inserted before the first, maybe after the first series.
We
I-
went out of order anyway, so
Yeah, I have no idea where this slots in. But you guys, more Blackadder is more better. So let's hop on over the Cavalier Years and let's get it started.
In 1648, King Charles was in flight from the wrath of Cromwell and his Roundheads. Only two men remained faithful, risking certain death by their fidelity to the crown. One was the sole descendant of a great historical English dynasty, his name Sir Edmund Blackadder. The other was the sole descendant of an unfortunate meeting between a pig farmer and a bearded lady. History has quite rightly forgotten his name.
Baldrick!
Yes, sir.
Oh, get me some mulled ale, will you? I'm freezing.
How's the king, sir?
About as comfortable as can be expected for a man who's spending the winter in a blackcurrant bush.
Do you think the Roundheads will find him?
Certainly not. I've assured him that he is as likely to be caught as a fox being chased by a pack of one-legged hunting tortoises.
Is that true?
Yes, of course it's true. Have you ever known me to lie to the king?
Yes. No.
Exactly. He is absolutely safe as long as you keep your fat mouth shut.
You can trust me, sir.
Right, Baldrick, I'm off to answer the call of nature. If by any freak chance Oliver Cromwell drops in here for a cup of milk in the next 90 seconds, remember, the king is not hiding here.
Yes, sir. Green sleeves is
Good evening, citizen. I am Oliver Cromwell. My men have surrounded your house, and I am looking for royalist scum. Is the king hiding here?
No.
On pain of death and damnation, are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I am.
I see. Well then, my proud beauty, you won't mind if my men come in from the cold, will you? Men, come in from the cold, will you? Now, we shall all have a cup of milk by your fireside.
All right, but don't touch the purple cup.
Why not?
That's the king's.
Thank you, citizen. You may leave me alone with King Charles.
Ah, Mr. Cromwell, how delightful to see you again. Do get up. Tell me, have you come far?
I have, sir.
Money's to be paid to allow you to escape.
Blackadder, you're dressed as a priest. How dangerous and stupid and perverted. It's just like school.
Sire, this is a matter of life and death.
Nonsense, Blackadder. I don't think there's a jury in England that would bring in a verdict of guilty against me.
Your Majesty, the verdict of the jury.
So, what does it say? Guilty or not guilty?
I'll give you two guesses.
Not guilty.
One more guess.
it's weird seeing Melchett play a dumb character because
He's
he's
not
always
dumb, he's
so
awesome.
highly. I mean, he's awesome, but he's not very bright.
Oh, guilty or not guilty?
He's like smart, but he's also dumb in the same sense.
well, is he beating a fish dumb?
I mean, there's different levels.
I'll give you two guesses. We must do something, otherwise the Blackadders are as doomed as that ant.
What hand?
That one.
So this is the day of the execution of Charles I.
Absolutely not, Your Majesty. Those Roundhead traitors have one final hurdle that they will never straddle.
How fascinating. What is that exactly?
They will never find a man to behead you. They'd have hundreds of volunteers to cut Cromwell's head off. He's such an ugly devil. He's got so many warts on his face, it's only when he sneezes that you find out which one is his nose. But they will never find a man to execute you.
Well, you see, I find that absolutely tragic. You know, there are so many young people who would leap at a chance like that. All they need is the initiative somehow. I suppose, in a sense, that's what my ward scheme is all about.
Really?
Yes. On the other hand, of course, I don't want my head cut off. It's a question of balance, isn't it? Like so many things.
Shut up with the greatest respect, Your Majesty. They will never find an executioner. And if they do, may my conjugal dipstick turn into a tennis racket.
A message for the king.
Thank you. Ah.
There's a dragon in the tail.
For God's sake, stop that, Baldrick. It's bad enough having one's life in utter ruins without being serenaded by a moron with all the entertainment value of a tap-dancing oyster.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help it. See, I've just had a little windfall.
Baldrick, I've told you before, if you're going to do that, go into the garden.
I mean, I've come into some money.
Really? Family inheritance?
No, I ate that ages ago.
Yes, of course. Your thoughtful father bequeathed you a turnip.
No, it was £50, actually. It was delicious. But this is just a little something that fell in my lap.
Not the first time that there's been a little something in your lap, Baldrick.
No, but this one is a job.
Really? I just don't understand it. Where on earth did they find a man so utterly without heart and soul, so low and degraded, as to accept the job of beheading the King of England? Baldrick? That little job that fell into your lap. It wasn't by any chance something to do with an axe, a basket, a little black mask, and the King of England?
Nah.
Go on.
I couldn't find a basket.
You very small, total bastard.
Oh, please, sir, don't kill me. I have a cunning plan to save the king.
Well, forgive me if I don't do a cartwheel of joy. Your family's record in the Department of Cunning Planning is about as impressive as Stumpy Oleg McNoleg's personal best in the Market Harbour Marathon. All right, what's the plan? A pumpkin is going to save the king.
Ah. But over here, I have one that I prepared earlier. I will balance it on the king's head like this. Then I will cover his real head with a cloak. And then, when I execute him, instead of cutting off his real head, I will cut off the pumpkin, and the king survives.
I'm not sure it's going to work, Baldrick.
Why not?
Because once you've cut it off, you have to hold it up in front of the crowd and say, "This is the head of a traitor." At which point they will shout back, "No, it's not. It's a large pumpkin with a pathetic moustache."
I suppose it's not 100% convincing.
It's not 1% convincing. However, I'm a busy man and I can't be bothered to punch you at the moment. Here is my fist. Kindly run towards it as fast as you can. I just don't understand it. What possessed you to take the job?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It was just a wild, silly, foolish plan. I thought with the money I got from executing the king, I could sneak out and buy a brand new king when no one was looking and pop him back on the throne without anyone noticing.
Your head is as empty as a eunuch's underpants. You'd do anything for 30 pieces of silver, wouldn't you?
It was £1,000, actually, sir, plus tip.
Well, I suppose somebody's got to do it, haven't they? And if it's going to be done, it's got to be done in a single stroke by someone who actually owns an axe. We don't want you hacking away at it all afternoon with that cheap penknife of yours. It'll be so embarrassing to have King Charles staggering around Hampton Court tomorrow morning with his neck flapping like a fish's gills.
It's true. He's been hacking at that fish.
I was gonna say the amount of time it took him to do that fish. Can you imagine? I'd be like, literally anybody else get up here and do this. Please.
It all afternoon with that cheap penknife of yours. It'll be so embarrassing to have King Charles staggering around Hampton Court tomorrow morning with his neck flapping like a fish's gills.
Sir, you don't mean...
Yep, I'm doing it. Lend me your costume. Then go immediately to the king and inform him that Sir Edmund Blackadder cannot be with him tomorrow. And make sure you think up a bloody good excuse.
So that's why he can't be here. Sorry.
I see, I quite understand. Yes.
Sir, the moment has arrived. Are you ready to meet your maker?
Well, I'm always absolutely fascinated to meet people from all walks of life, but yes, particularly manufacturing industry.
Well then, have a quick walk and talk with your executioner, and let's get on with it.
Right. Well, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm alone here today. I had hoped that my good, loyal chum, Sir Edmund Blackadder, would be here with me, but unfortunately his wife's sister's puppy fell into the strawberry patch. So naturally he can't be with us. All I can do is bid you do your duty well.
Well, thank you, Your Majesty. And may I say how much I mourn for your lot, and bid you remember others before you who have died unjustly.
Well, thank you. I take great solace from that.
Sir Thomas More, for instance, a great generous man to the last. He apparently tipped his executioner handsomely.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought service was included. I beg your pardon. Here you are.
And then there was the Earl of Essex.
What's that?
A truly great man. They still sing his famous ballad, Down the Chepstow Arms.
What ballad is that?
The Earl, he had 1,000 sovereigns, hey, nonny, no. Gave them all away to the man with the axe. Oh.
1,000 sovereigns?
Well, you can't take it with you, Your Majesty.
Very true. Well, there you are. Do keep the change.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Right, should we go?
Just a moment. That voice has a strangely familiar ring. And so does that finger. Blackadder!
Hello, Your Majesty.
You cunning swine!
Yes, well,
Marvellous, splendid. You've duped Cromwell and you've concocted a cunning plan to help me and my infant son escape to France.
yes, that's right. Yes.
So, let's put your cunning plan into operation straight away.
Yes, let's.
Is this the first time they've mentioned an infant son, right?
This is absolutely the first time.
Okay. See, this is what I mean by he's like very smart but very dumb at the same time, because he's obviously very intelligent, but then he just... I'll wait till the end. I'll come back to it.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So, let's put your cunning plan into operation straight away.
Cunning plan.
Yes, let's. Well, you start the ball rolling.
No, after you.
Right. Yes. Oh yes. Yes, right. And it's a very good plan. It's a staggering, bowel-shatteringly good plan.
Is the king ready?
Come, Your Majesty. This is the head of a traitor.
No, it's not. It's a huge pumpkin with a pathetic moustache drawn on it.
Oh, yes, so it is. Sorry. I'll try again.
Well, sir, they can't say you didn't try.
Oh, God.
Now the future of the British monarchy lies fast asleep in your arms in the person of this infant prince. And with the money you've earned, you and he can escape to France.
Oh, quite.
On the other hand, you can stay here, and as a known loyalist, the Roundheads will come and cut your head off.
Exactly, Baldrick. Oh, my God.
Oh, no! We're surrounded! What will we do?
Well, at times like this, Baldrick, there is no choice for a man of honor. He must stand and fight and die in defense of his future sovereign. Fortunately, I'm not a man of honor. Thank God you've come! Seize the royalist scum!
All right, baby. That was the Cavalier Years. A little quick, cunning plan.
Yeah, it was very short.
A little quick story. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was really good. It was very kind of typical Blackadder humor, just obviously very shortened and condensed, but we got to see 3 of the greats, so that was fun. It's fun seeing Melchett in a different character. Like I said, he's like very intelligent but kind of dumb at the same time, because it's obvious that he's very smart, but then he says things, like, oh, people should want to be lined up to kill me. So it's not like dumb, like Baldrick level dumb, but it's like, why would you even say that type dumb?
He's a philosopher.
He is a philosopher, yeah.
He's an aristocrat.
It makes me wonder, because I don't know anything about that king. I did like briefly look him up just a little bit before we started, just to see kind of like what year-ish he was king. I think he was king for like almost 25 years, if I remember right.
That's impressive, I think.
It is. And
Yeah.
it seems from what I was reading, like he is pretty much not liked by most people. There was just kind of a lot of chaos surrounding him, I'll say, to just kind of sum that up a little bit. And I think that he was the only king that was actually executed.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm curious the likeness of him, because just from like the little bit because I didn't want to give anything away, because you never know
So you were expecting this bastard
what you're going to give
king.
away. I was. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be a philosopher and to be just the way that he was. Yeah.
You're thinking this ruthless dictator slaughtering people and whoa.
Yeah, just creating all these issues between countries and all these things. And yeah, he was different than what I was expecting. So I'm curious. I would like to just know more about him, I guess.
You know what I would like to, because I don't know which one came out first. Was it the Cavalier Years or Series 2 of Blackadder? Because I'm wondering if I saw a lot of similarities between King Charles and Prince George. And they're kind of, Prince
George was Series 3.
Series 3. Yes.
I feel like this came out first, but I don't know. I could be very wrong about that.
So do you think they were playtesting with Stephen Fry this character and went with Hugh Laurie's character with Prince George in the way he was like such an airhead?
Yeah, maybe.
Because
I feel like either one of them could play either one of those parts very well. I think Stephen Fry or Hugh Laurie could both be highly intelligent, which we've seen, or very airheaded and kind of dim-witted, which, to be fair, we haven't really seen from Stephen Fry, but we have from Hugh Laurie. But I think they're both so incredibly talented, they could play either one of those parts very well.
And history with Prince George, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
But all right, you guys, that was the Cavalier Years. You want to rank it? It was only 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it's kind of tough.
It's really hard to rank because it was
good.
so short. But yeah, it was good. I would watch. I mean, I would watch it again.
Yeah.
I do wish it was longer. I just love Blackadder, but we do have Blackadder Back and Forth still to come.
Yep.
And sadly, that will be the end of our Blackadder journey.
Yeah, it will be.
Until I watch them all again on my own.
Right.
Because I'm not done.
Yeah, I feel like this was like a lost episode. Like, I don't understand why they didn't. Maybe this is a premise that they wanted to deal with. Like, maybe they really did want the Cavalier Years to be a series, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Just I feel like the way it feels is like maybe they just wanted to do something just for the sake of like having something a little extra
Yeah.
and like some humor, but it wasn't going to be like a whole big thing. I don't really know.
Yeah.
It was just, I feel like I just consider this just like a little bonus.
Yeah, a little bonus. A little extra.
It was good.
But all right, you guys, that's our time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.